What if I told you that there was a free eBay hack that could get your listing 10 times more visibility and allow the eBay algorithm to push it higher than almost any other similar listing? Sounds too good to be true, right? It's not. I tested this out over the past few weeks and it works like a charm. Should help you guys get a lot more visibility for all your listings. So event-based keywords are some of the most important keywords that you can use to help your eBay listings, but not everybody knows about it. And it's so important that eBay actually has an entire article about how to do it. I'm going to touch on that in a little bit, but first I wanted to show you some quick hacks that you could actually put into your titles that will make a huge difference in visibility. All right, here's a few things that you absolutely must do with your eBay titles that will help you get the attention of the algorithm and ultimately get views and watchers on your listing. These are tried and true, and I want to tell you, and you might feel bad doing this or feel icky, but don't, because everybody else is, and this is a zero-sum game. You want to win on eBay, get the most visibility without having to pay for ads and boosting your listings. So we've got 1986 Fleer Jordan here. One of the clever things you can do is bring in other names into the search. So you can just say something like true, if I could spell that would be helpful, true GOAT better than LeBron question mark. Boom. What's the benefit of this? Well, number one, it looks a little weird and it will stand out in the feed of other commoditized cards. Obviously 86 Fleer is kind of a different example, but you are now going to pull in searches for LeBron, or even somebody that might be searching for a LeBron and Jordan card. Then they happen to see your search and watch it. And this is the game. You just want eyeballs on your listing for free. And this is a nice, easy way to do it. Doesn't break any rules whatsoever. All right, let's go to a lesser card. It's a 2018 Luka Doncic card. And it's this rookie card. Great, you put everything in. There's a bazillion of these cards. So how are you gonna get it to stand out in the feed? Let's assume it's actually raw, okay? So you could say something like, looks like a PSA 10, which make sure it's true. Make sure it doesn't look like a 5. But as long as it's close, this is perfectly okay because people are scooping these up on eBay all the time to try to get 10s. So they see this, they're gonna stop and think, does it look like a 10? They're gonna look at your search, they're gonna hit that watch button, they're gonna think about it, and again, you're gonna stand out in the feed. But beyond that, you're not just gonna get searched for Luka Doncic rookie card now. If people type in PSA 10, even though yours isn't, it's going to come up in the search. So this is a huge benefit. Again, when it comes to titles, you're just trying to expand the eyeballs on it and not break any rules, and this does not. The other way this could go is, let's say it's a PSA 9. So you could do the same thing. So this is a PSA 9 card, but it looks like a PSA 10. Now you'll come up for searches for PSA 9 or PSA 10. This is actually my favorite trick. You can bring in other players into the mix. Better than Wemby. Wemby's hot right now. Topps Chrome just came out. People are searching for him. And why not? If a collector likes basketball and they see this listing, they could type in Wemby and this could actually pop up. So now you're pulling in, again, more eyeballs. It's not breaking the rules. It's actually funny and it will help your card stand out in the feed. So please do this with all your titles. All right, let's get into event-based keywords because this is actually much more powerful and I think very, very effective strategy. So if you scroll down when you're selling a listing, this applies to shoes, women's clothing, cards, you name it, okay? You can go down and there's actually this event section. So just a quick tip, by the way, if you're going to sell an NBA card, sell it during the NBA playoffs, especially if the player's in it. That is like the peak. The All-Star game is another mini peak. But besides that, you can actually pick events here. So, you know, if you were in the Olympics, you know, the Summer Olympics were going on and it was, even if it was loosely related, like LeBron James was in the Olympics and you had a LeBron James card, I would absolutely click Summer Olympics because now you're going to get Olympic searches. But, you know, NBA playoffs is another way to do it. Again, if I could spell. And these are actually powerful. It's telling you right here that there's 53,000 searches a month for events around basketball cards. Okay, so you've got to get those 53,000 eyeballs on your card and not somebody else's. And again, without having to pay to boost it. And, you know, they could be other events like March Madness or maybe it doesn't even have to be a sporting event. And I'm going to take you down to the description and show you what I mean there. So check this out. I had a little fun here, and it says, I've had this card since I was a kid, and it's time to part with it. Aw, so sad. And I put, this would be like Christmas for somebody that collects basketball cards. All right. Christmas is a heavily used keyword for the last quarter of the year. So you could use that in your description and you have a better chance of people looking for Christmas gifts or basketball cards for Christmas or something like that. This will actually help the algorithm out. Also makes a good birthday present. Okay, that's not bad. So everybody's got birthdays all year round. So again, people might search birthday card present idea or something like that, even in Google outside of eBay, and it will pull you into the eBay platform because of stuff you've had in this description. And again, this is just like simple free stuff here. You can even get more specific and say like the Bulls are playing great in the NBA season so far. Notice how now I've added Bulls and I've added NBA and I've added season to it. So if somebody's looking up NBA on eBay or on Google, they could be driven to your description. So do all these things. One more title hack that I think you guys have to do. All right, this is so stupid, but so important and so powerful. Just add a damn emoji to your titles. It is a requirement, okay? A little fire emoji just took me half a second to add. This will give you 10 to 15% more visibility in the feed and a much more likelihood of sale. You'll get more watchers on it. Fireworks, the eyeballs work, a rocket ship works, a chart up works, a basketball. Load this thing with emojis. Not load, like don't do 3 or 4, but throw one at the beginning. There's nothing fire about this card at all. But it doesn't matter because it's a simple way. And again, if you're trying to win on eBay, you're just trying to stand out, get eyeballs to your listing, and this is another free way to do it. So I've linked to another video at the end of this that will actually help you guys search on eBay a lot better. And through the process of doing that search, you'll understand keywords in the algorithm a lot better. You'll be able to come back to this video and incorporate them into your descriptions and your listings and your titles. So make sure you check out that video at the end. Mess around with some of the other keywords in your space. I don't care if it's sports cards, that's obvious, but even if it's not sports cards, you know, if it's a Superman comic, put Batman in the listing. Is he better than Batman, right? Do that. I think that will help expand your keyword search and help with the algorithm. And then most importantly, mess around with the event-based listing. And it's in there for a reason. eBay says it's important. Throw birthday in the description. Have fun with it. Throw Christmas in the description. Throw the NBA playoffs in the description and the events. Do that stuff. All of this will help your listings and will help you compete on eBay. I'd even turn this into a series of deep dives on different parts of eBay, especially keywords and the algorithm. So if you don't want to miss these, please subscribe. Thanks everyone. Look forward to having you on the channel.